So I don't know why, but I was randomly thinking about attractive behaviors versus unattractive behaviors the other day, and I thought, man, I should totally make a video about this because it's really interesting how all of the unattractive behaviors are sinful and the attractive behaviors are not sinful. So I thought it'd be fun to chat about this with you guys today. If you are new to my channel, my name is Alana, and my channel is all about marriage, homemaking, healthy living, and homeschooling, so I'd love for you to subscribe. So I just jotted down a few things that are Christian characteristics, fruits of the Spirit, humility, being loving, and loving encompasses so much, kindness, gentleness, joy, self-control, selflessness, not being critical, not being a gossip, always thinking the best of someone, not being arrogant, not being rude, not being irritable, always rejoicing in the truth, and the list goes on, bearing all things, believing all things, hoping all things, enduring all things. Being positive is also very attractive. Being laid back, you know, not all of us are I'm not a laid back person, but I'm also not an uptight person. I can be at times, for sure, but I'm not a laid back person. I'm a very productive, high energy person. So I wouldn't call myself laid back, but I am at peace in my heart. I can follow my husband with peace. I have a gentle, quiet spirit when I'm functioning correctly, because I know that God's in control ultimately, so I can just rest and be at peace versus being uptight and rigid and not flexible and wanting to control things. And I could totally fall into that, and I'm pretty sure every woman can fall into that, because the curse of Eve is to want to have control over our husbands, right? So we're going to fall into that, wanting to want things our way and be controlling. And as a result, other negative things can flow out of that. Being proud and being negative or critical, rude, all of those things can flow out of being uptight and rigid. So it's just interesting. Like, I made this list of negative things or unattractive things: pride, being negative, being uptight, unflexible, being controlling, being critical, being a gossip, being rude, being clamorous, being malicious, just mean, being angry, complaining. Those things are so unattractive and they're sinful. And then the other are so attractive and they're not sinful. They're how we're called to be. And I can't help but think about being a wife and wanting to be attractive to my husband. And it goes so far beyond looks, you guys. You can be the most beautiful, well put together woman in the world, and if you're negative and proud and uptight and rigid and unflexible and controlling and critical, and you gossip and you're rude and you're clamorous and you're mean and you're angry and you're complaining, you become ugly really fast. And you can be not so attractive and be humble and positive and just at peace in your soul, because you know that the Lord is totally in control of your life. And so you're not anxious or uptight, or you're flexible and you're just at peace. The Lord is carrying your life and you know it. So there's nothing to be uptight about. And you can be loving and kind and gentle and selfless and self-controlled and faithful and sweet in your demeanor, patient, joyful, cheerful, and you are lovely to all who look upon you, because it is so attractive to be those things and so unattractive to be the other. So not only when we're fighting sin can we be more attractive and lovely, but we're obeying God. So I don't know, I was just really encouraged by that and convicted a little bit, because I definitely can be negative and proud and uptight sometimes, and I don't want to be those things, mostly because I want to please the Lord and I want to be in His will, and I want to conduct myself in a manner that speaks the gospel to the world around me. And I want my home to be a place of peace and harmony and love and joy, and for my children to remember a cheerful mother, but also because I want my husband to think that I am very attractive and to be just drawn to me because of the beautiful, attractive attributes of Christianity that I exemplify. So I was encouraged by that, so I thought you would be too. As basic as it seems, it's just a good reminder. So let's be gorgeous for our husbands today.